thumbs up, awesome. So with the right foot, we're just gonna start with that march. Right, left. I want you to tighten the core, lift your chest, make sure to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, keep marching. Start with a knee lift. Right, left, right, left. Make sure to focus on that standing leg, tightening into the glutes. Draw your navel to spine, and then start to reach the arms a little higher if it's available. Up, up. Good. Really opening up the hip flexor. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 8 more here. Continuing with the knee up, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Start to cross the midline. Good. Start to step side to side. So you're opening up your position. Keep going. Step cross. 1 more round from here. Going 8, 7. Reach and pull effort. Good. 4 more. Again, keep that oxygen flowing, especially in the warm-up. Back to center with a march. Right, left. Right, left. Focus on your core on this one. We're going to tap it back, and as you tap back, reach up. The goal is not to move back. It's to drive your hip forward as you tap. Brace the abdominal wall as if someone was going to hit you in the stomach. So nice and tight. Reach. 4, 3. Now side to side. Turn your hip. Reach the arm across the body. Get the feet to move with the hip so we don't put any strain on the knee. Let's do that again. Ready? Tap it back. Back. Arm goes up. Keep tightening into that core. Lift the chest. 4 more here. 4. Nicely done. 3, 2. And again, side to side. Reach across. Feel that turn in the hip. Drive from the pelvis. So you're going to engage those glutes. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 3. Right foot to the march. March it and hold. Nicely done. Ready. Step your right foot forward. Get onto the ball of your left foot. Down and up into a lunge. However, right now, focus on squeezing that left glute. Get that stretch into the quad. Down. Down. 4 more. Tight core. Feel that nice long stretch. Ready for change. We're going to hold it down. Take the arms into a Y, into a T, and then pull down to a W. Do that again. Y, T, pull to the W. 2 more. Really reach. Y. Open to a T. Elbows in for the W. Last one. Y, T, W. Lift up. March it left. Left foot now. Left foot. You got it. Shake those legs out. Core tight. Chest up. 4. Adding on 3, 2. Let's go back to those knee lifts. Left, right. This time, make the arms more of a pull down. Good. Still focusing on that standing leg. Drawing that navel to spine. How about a double? 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Find that balance. Good. Pull the elbows out like a lat pull down. 3, 2. Now repeat her 4, and we're going to chop the arms across and switch. Chop. Good. And again, the palms face one another. 1 more time. Coming back to the left foot with a march. Nicely done. Step that left foot forward. Get onto the ball of your right foot. Squeeze the right glute. Start to go down and up. Remember your goal. Stretch the quad. Stretch the hip. Good. Now hold it down. Y, T, and W. Draw those elbows in. 3 more. Y, side for the T. Pull in for the W. 2 more. Keep that right glute tight. Drive that pelvis forward. And W. Last one. Y. T. W. Bring it up. March it right foot. All right, adding on. Still marching on the right foot. Good. 4 more. 3. We're going to step right, side leg lift only. Step, lift, step together. Lift, together. Stay on one side. So I like to put my hands on the hips so my hips don't end up torquing. Keep your pelvis forward. Remember your arrows. When the left leg goes out, push from the edge of the foot. Keep the body lifted, core tight. 4, 3, 2. Now just regular step touch, side to side. Warming up those hips. You got it. Get ready for a little change. 3, 2. Give me a double step, single to the left. Stay here. Are we stepping left, right? I hope so. Some of us, maybe. We got to get ready for the right leg now. So you'll step left, right leg to the side. Ready, set, here we go. Step, lift, down. Whatever you're doing, make sure the other leg is going up. Good. Remember, those hips stay pointed forward. Chest lifted. Core tight. Keep pushing from the edge of your foot. You want to feel this in the upper hip. Into those glutes. Keep pushing away. 4, 3. Last 2. For this one, let's go to a wide squat. Lower and lift. So toes point forward, always in the 11. Weight in the heel. Reach to the big toe. Knees forward, hips back. I don't want to see you bowing and putting pressure on your back. Lower and lift your pelvis. Breathe in, breathe out. Pull and push. Pull, push. Bring the feet a little closer to hip distance apart. Now when you come up, bring the right knee up, then the left knee. Down, up. Remember, it's not about the knee coming up, but the leg we're pushing away from. Keep that chest up and breathe. When it's the hardest, ideally on the way up, I want you to exhale. 4. Now, instead of a knee lift, if you want to make it harder, side leg lift. Squat, reach. Squat, reach. Try not to tip. Don't do that. Straight up, down, straight up. Remember, it's about the leg we're standing on. 1 more set of 8. Inhale. Remember that oxygen tells your body that it's okay, and we're moving. 3. Last 2. And single squat. Just down and up. Good. Find that comfortable pace. Squeeze into the glutes. Remember, modify as needed. Just try not to bow. That's all going to be in your back. Down and up. Good. 8 more here. Almost there. Ready to grab bands. We're starting with bands today. 5. Last 4. Last 3. Final 2. And time. Go ahead and grab your band. So, if you have one of these today, grab this and wrap it around the ankle and bring it above the thigh. If you have the longer bands, just tie a knot around your legs and it'll work. If you have a tubing, we can make this work too. This band, if you have it, walk it around your legs, use your thumbs, and bring it above the knees. If all you have is a tubing, great. Put this under the ball of your feet and bring your hands to your hips. So you'll also have resistance. If you have none of the above, grab your weights and hold them against your hip. Everybody ready? Toes forward, knees soft. 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Try to open from the hips. All right, team, I'm gonna go slower. Right, together. There we go. Left. So your toes stay forward. You're abducting or pushing with the hip. The goal muscle is your gluteus minimus medius, top of the pelvis. Good. Now I can make this easier by staying a little taller, taking smaller steps. Or I can get low and really push. It depends on the band you have, as well as the work you're looking to get today. Still doing 2 steps. And remember, no equipment, still do the same movement. Think about the action. Singles, add that little squat. Right, now left. Good, I like to call this riding the wave. Nice and smooth. Sink into it, wrap away. Keep tightening the core. Keep breathing. Let's go. 8, 7, 6. Push away from and away with. 4, 3, 2. Great job, team. Now step your right foot forward and then bring it back. Right foot again. So we're transitioning to a lunge. When I step forward with my right, my left heel comes up. Freeze the glute. When you're ready, if you're ready, load it and then come back. Same leg, right leg. I'm slightly abducting or pushing away. Everything drives from the pelvis. Core tight. Bands teach us how to control. So it's not just the working muscle, but the stabilizers. Again, drop, come back. Let's do one more. Now, left foot, same thing. Step forward, step back. And as always, your knee can go past your ankle, but it shouldn't go past your toe. So you got a little bit of room for it to move. When and if you're ready, load it. Down and back. Remember, fire that right glute, then left glute. Continue slightly abducting or putting pressure on the band. And then again, don't forget to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. You got it. Push. Come back. 2 more. Push. Come back. You should be feeling this in the hip. Now it's to the left. 2 steps. We'll stay slow with it. 2 steps to the right. Remember, push. Wrap in the hip. 2 steps to the left. 2 steps to the right. Awesome. Keep that chest lifted. Keep those hips neutral. If you feel like you're collapsed in your shoulders, reach your hands by your side. Just keep your hips level. That's it. All right, team, ready? Singles, ride that wave. Squat, push off of. So, push away from and push with. That way you get both movements. Good. Breathe out on each step. 4 more rounds. 4 and a half. Yes, yes. 3 and a half. 2 more here. Good work. Last one. Now hold it at center. Right foot into the lunge. Come back. Left foot into the lunge. Good. It almost looks like I'm making a V because of the abduction. Yes, you got to keep that pressure. We don't want the knees to collapse. Move from your pelvis. Good. Left foot. Come back. Right foot. Forward. Come back. Feel that equal pressure. Forward and back. You got it. 4 more all together. 4 and up. Last 3 and up. 2 more. 2. Good work, team. 1 more. Keep the band on if you have it and grab 1 heavy weight or whatever weight you have. If you have increments, grab 1 of your heaviest. Now my band is moved, so I'm going to bring it back down around the knees. If yours has, please readjust. The goal of the band is to maintain the stability of our hip. Grab that one weight, feet shoulder width apart. If I don't push on the band, my knees knock. So all of us, push our knees open. Now stick your butt out, chest lifted. Weight by the side of your knee. Chest up, core tight, single arm row. Wrap, reach. Keep putting pressure on the band. Nothing moves right now other than scapula. Even the arm. Be light. Think wrap, reach. Exhale, inhale. Keep putting that pressure. You'll feel those muscles in the hip. Now this is going to feel good now, but it's going to hurt your back later. I got to get you to get down into your booty, down into your legs. Almost your shoulders and hips are in a parallel line. If you need to, put your right foot back. We have one more set. So this is a little harder, parallel. This is a little easier on the back. Whatever works for you. Keep breathing. 4, wrap 3, wrap 2. Now, lower into the squat. Chest up, and then lift. So push, open on the band. For right now, the weight is right next to you. That suitcase carry. Push the weight apart. Chest up. Keep opening the hips. Keep pushing the ground apart. Because we're going to go into a crossover squat. All that means is as I go down, I'm going to reach to my left foot and pull the weight up. Reach and pull. Notice how my knees and hips stay forward. So I don't want to see you shift. It's a rotation of your torso. Stability of your hip. Looking good, team. Come on. Inhale. Exhale. Load into it. Push away from it. Load. Cross. Good. You really feel that connection into your abs. 4 more on this side. Inhale. 3. Good. Keep lifting that chest. 2. Push open on the band. 1 more. And time. Bring the legs in for a second. Transition the weight to your left hand. Feet are going to go shoulder distance apart. Getting ready for the other side. So I'm going to push open on my band. Lower into squat. Push the butt back. And then I'm going to row. I like to put my right hand right in the center of my ribs. It reminds me where my center of gravity is, so I can really brace. Remember, pull from the scapula, the shoulder blade, not the hand. 2 more sets of 8. Every time the arm goes up, take a nice breath out. Good. Keep lowering your booty down, pushing the knees apart. Feel that brace. 8 more here. And again, if you need to split the legs, go for it. Make that back as comfortable as you can. 4. If you're split, come back to the squat. Ready, ready? Suitcase squat. We lower down and lift up. So all this means is the head of the weight stays behind the knee. Chest up, core tight. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Your feet should always be pointed forward toward the camera, or in what I call the 11. 2 more. Ready for the crossover. Hips stay level. Rotate the torso. Down and rotate. Up and pull. Down and rotate. Push the knees apart. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 8 more. The lower I go, the more I have to push my knees apart. You keep going. I'm going to come check it out. I can't get everybody on one screen. Good. Toes forward. Weight in the heels. Chest is lifted. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Hey, Lauren, Ryan. I see everybody over here now. Down. Hi, Amy. Keep going. 4 more. Lower. Remember, try not to let your shoulders rotate. Push the knees open. Looks better. Push apart. and drive up. Last one, push apart and time. Put the weight away, put the band away, and if you have a medium set of weights, grab both of them, please. So in this case, I have a set of 5s. That's my medium. My heavy was 8, and my lightest is 3. If you're working with one set of weights, no worries. This exercise you might end up doing without, but see how you feel. So we're going to bring the feet hip distance apart. Bring the weights in front of us with our palms facing one another. I'm going to bend my elbows, load into my legs, push my hips back, and go into a reverse squat. I'm pulling my scapula together, and then feel like you're pulling something apart. Your chin should be tucked, looking at your knees or your toes. You really got to be against gravity. Be mindful that your arms aren't up here. Pull back. Behind the shoulder would be best. 8 more with the bilateral. 8. So I would rather you guys turn to the side and look over your shoulder versus looking up for this one. 4. Good. 3. Tighten the core. 2. Ready? Right arm, left arm. Right, left. Remember that midline of the body I talked about. Focus on staying tight and reaching away. Stick the butts out more. I need to see those backs longer. You got it. 8. Pull apart. 7. Breathe out. 6. Wrap through the shoulder. 5. And 4. Ready for change. 3. Last 2. Go ahead and do a squat down, come up. Squat, come up. Give the back a break here. Chest up, your back in suitcase carry. We did this one Tuesday. We're going to do it again today. Weights in front of the lap. Step into a side lunge. Push away from. Reverse fly. Bring the arms down. Back up. Go that way again. Step right. Now pull apart. Arms down. Body up. 2 more to the right. Push. Fly. Down. You got it. Stand up. Through your pelvis always. Push. Pull apart. Bring it in. A little more speed. Still 4 counts. 1, 2, 3. Up on 4. Down 1. Out 2. Down 3. Up 4. I'm going to breathe out on that reverse fly. Core stays tight. Pull apart. Shoulder blades together. Breathe. Keep breathing. Go at your pace. 2 more. Last one. Now going to the left side. Slow. Push to the left. Pull the weights apart. Bring them down. Body up. Do it again. Push away from the right. Wrap the shoulder blades. Bring the hands down. Pelvis drives up. 2 more slow. Pull apart. Bring it down. Pelvis forward. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it down. Ready? Pick up the pace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side lunge. Reverse fly. Then stand up. Bring it up. Keep pushing away through that right foot. Get that grounding. Get that anchor. Use your breath. Tighten your core. Couple more. Push. Wrap. Reach. And up. Push. Hold it at the top. Go into a squat. Good. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale and exhale. It's a light squat. Remember what I said earlier. Load, lift. Try not to bend the back. Good. Keep your heels grounded. 3 more. We're going into alternating side lunge with a reverse fly. Step, fly. Down, now left. Push, fly. Good. Push away from the left foot. Now push away from your right foot. Keep breathing. Heart rate should be up at this point. Manage it through your breath. Take recoveries when you need it. Push. Good job, team. We're almost there. We have 4 more to go. Keep thinking, pull apart. 3, pull apart. Got it. 2. Woo. Last one. We're gonna stay at the top, bring the weights up. Little squat. So now, this is more just the butt going back and forward. This is what we call our push to press. So I'm gonna think of my hips pushing my elbows up. Pull, push, pull, push. Try not to go too deep here, meaning don't go too low. Mainly driving from your pelvis. Now with the hands going above the heart rate's gonna elevate. Keep going. Hips back, hips forward. Squeeze the glutes. That's your drive. Inhale, exhale. Good. Draw that navel to spine. I don't want to see those arching backs. Final set of 8. If the both arms gets to be too much, always remember you can be alternating. 4, 3, hips back, hips forward. Now bring it all the way down. Turn your palms forward. Soften the knees and go into a bilateral bicep. Stay with the medium weights if you can. We're going to be doing a long set and adding balance. Good. So ground into your heels, fire your glutes, and stand nice and tall. Exhale. Only thing I don't want you squeezing are the weights. Get ready, get set, alternate the arms. 8, 7, nice. Exhale. So because we came up higher intensity, work your oxygen. Get that heart rate to a comfortable level. Now right arm 2 times. Up. Left arm 2 times. Up. Good. Right arm for 2. Now really ground into your heels. Squeeze your glutes. Right arm for 2. Left knee for 2. Up. Up. Then I'm going to switch. So opposite arm and leg. I'm focusing on the leg we're pushing down into. Tighten the core. Tighten the glutes. Don't forget to breathe. Up. And again. Up. Down. Nice and steady. So I'm going to do one more add-on. If you know it, join me. And when you're ready, join me. Continue the arm sequence. I'm going to add a knee extension on that double knee. So I go knee up, out, in and down. My arm continues to do 2 bicep curls. Good. Work it as best you can. Little chewing gum and walking for you today. Keep going. Pick that knee up. Focus on the leg you're standing on. Let that bicep curl be nice and steady. Good. One more set. 8 of them. Good. Tighten that core. Feel like a magnet into your abdomen and that leg coming up. Fire the glute on that standing leg. And you got it. Final 4, team. Let's go. Up and out. In and down. 3. Woo. 2 more, 2 more. Up, out, in, and down. Now, if you have a tubing band, go ahead and grab it. If you have a tubing. If not, stay with your weights. Good. So one with the handles. Good. So if you have weights only, don't worry, use those. As far as the tubing, when you stand on it, please make sure it's under the arch of your feet. Otherwise, you're going to get a nice slap onto your head. And I really don't want that for you. So I'm going to place this under the arch of my feet. If I want this easier, my feet are going to be closer or 1 foot on it. If I want this harder, I'm going to get wider and lower. It depends on the band. This one's kind of tough, so my feet are going to stay together. Bicep curls. Up, down, up, down. So this is where I'm saying, if you have weights, just use those. Be mindful. Most of the bands, they move. So do not squeeze them. Let it move in your hand. Shoulders pulled back and down, tight through the core. If you're using the band, feel that difference. It keeps constant tension on the muscle. Weights create a negative and a positive. Everything's good with that, but it's good to have variety. 8 more. Tighten that core. Keep breathing. 4 and 3. So maybe you went to a heavier weight now if you're not with a band. Right arm, left arm. Up and left. Good. Tight through the core. Now if you've made it too hard, bring your feet closer or take one foot off. If you've made it too easy, then widen it. Get low. Right and left. Again, right, left. Keep grounding those feet. Right arm, left arm. We got it. Right arm, back to both arms. Here we go. Final 8. Keep breathing. 6. 4 more, 4 more. Squeeze into those glutes. 3. Last 2. And time. Band. Step on both. Weights, bring them by your side. Suitcase carry. Everybody, ready? Sit into a squat. Stand up. This is really easy with the band. What I personally like to do is put my hands into a bicep curl, and then I push my elbows out. Now for the weights, I want you to stack them on your shoulders, just like this. You're gonna hold the ball of the weight. Stack them. Everybody lower in the squat and come up. As you're holding the band, push open with your arms. Good. So the weights are on your shoulders or the band is out to the side. No matter what, ground into your heels. Go slow and controlled. Exhale, come up. Good job. Slow and controlled. Exhale, come up. If it's right for you, take it to singles. Down, up 1. Down, up 2. Down, up 3. You got to still think of opening the knees. Even though we don't have the band around the legs. Always think of pushing out so your knees don't collapse. 8. 7. Push. 6. Squeeze into those glutes. 4. Up. 3. Last 2. And bring the hands in with the band. Back down to bicep. Release 1 foot. Release 2. If you have weights, you only need 1 of them right now. With the band or the weight, reach the right arm up to the ceiling. We're going into triceps. So reach the right hand up. With your left hand, reach behind and grab the band. You can make it as tight or loose as you need to. Everybody widen your feet, bend your knees, tighten the core. Ready? Right hand up to the ceiling. Up, down, up, down. If I'm using a weight, I'm doing the same thing. Difference is my hand's gonna be in front of my elbow. So if you have a weight, this is how you're holding. Good, if you have a band, your hand wraps around behind. Feeling that tricep, just be mindful that we do not hyperextend the back. So bend your knees. I'm seeing a lot of backs like this. Tuck your tailbone and load into your legs. That'll keep your back in neutral position. Exhale, inhale, yep, they're getting tight. 8 more if you can. 7, if you have the band, loosen up some slack because it doesn't give any. Same tension the entire time. You guys are doing great. 2 more. Last one. And time. Slowly bring it down. And let's get that in left hand. So weight goes straight up. Elbow holds in front. With the band, left hand goes up. Right hand goes behind. Find your position. Everybody ready? Bend the knees. Tighten the core. Ready? Here we go. Up, down, exhale, inhale. Good. Try to keep that elbow inside the frame of the body. So rather than out here, draw it in towards your forehead. There you go. Put that right hand on your arm and that'll help stabilize it. Good. Reach, bend the knees, tailbone down, core tight. Watch out for those curved backs, especially on the tricep. It's easier and it happens more often here. Exhale on the up, inhale on the down. Last set, team. 7, 6, 5, keep reaching, up, down, 3, 2, and slowly bring the arm down. Water if you need it. We have one more standing exercise. Grab one heavy weight. If all you have is 2 light weights, then put them together and make them one. All right, I need you to see my feet a little bit again. It's kind of working. Here we go, twisting. All right, so that weight is gonna hold in the chest. So my feet are I'm gonna think of a box. I have a box around me. I'm gonna anchor my right foot. Now, I'm gonna anchor my left foot, and I'm gonna step my right foot out into that V, and then I'm gonna go into that plie, and then come back up to center. So open to the V, drop into the plie, lift back up, and then I come back to center. Open to the V, drop, lift, and come in. Do it again. So I'm externally rotating, dropping my pelvis down, driving up, and then back in. It's important with that front leg that I'm pushing out so my knee doesn't go in. 2 more slow. Open, drop, lift, and in. Keep pushing those knees open or simply abducting. Ready? And drop open, lift up. Drop, lift, drop, lift. Good job. So even though you're moving your right leg, your weight stays on the left leg. That's your goal. Push away from it and turn back to the center. So keep your left foot pointed forward at all times. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. Go at your pace. No worries. It's just going continuous. Last 8. Keep your chest up on this one. Tailbone points down. Chest stays up. 4, 3. Looks good. 2. And time. Real quick little tip. If you have the 2 weights, try to put them together like so. And then you can wrap your hands around together so you don't have to hold them crisscross. So try to push them together. If you have 2, making 1. Ready for the other side. So right foot does stay forward this time. Start slow. Left foot, we step open, drop into plie, lift up, and then we step in. 3 more. Open, tailbone down. Draw up and in. Keep thinking of pushing your knees open from the hip. Feel that nice stretch on the inner thighs. 1 more slow. Push. Drop. All right, ready, team? 16. Let's go. Drop, lift. The more you think of all of the weight on that front leg, the easier this pace will become. Push, pull. Push, pull. Let's go. 8. 7. Keep your body straight. This one we don't hinge forward on. Got it. 4. Breathing 3. Breathing 2. And time. Great job, team. Today I need your light weights, both of them, and a mat. We're going to come down, light weights and a mat. All right, we are going to start with plank. Just have your weights close by. Now, we have a lot of options for planks, but we're going to all start on all 4s. And I'd like us to try the high plank. If you need to go to the elbows, that's by all means available. Otherwise, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck your toes under. Now, take your hands about 2 to 3 imprints in front. So I'm really pushing the base of my palm into the mat. I'm going to shift back, pushing through my arms, and then I'm gonna push forward through my legs into plank. And then again, lower my knees, push back, and now drive forward and up. And again, lower your knees, push your body back, and then drive up to plank. Lower your knees, push back. Now drive forward, really push away from the ground. Lower your knees, push the body back, drive up to plank. Ready? A little faster. Down and back, drive up and hold. Down, back, drive up and hold. Down, back, drive up and hold. Remember, if you need to do those on the elbows, please go for it. The goal is your shoulder blades pull towards your ribs and your feet push back, firing into your glutes. So keep thinking. Hands push you back, legs drive you forward. Go at your pace for 4. Good. Taking breaks as needed. That is absolutely perfect. 2 more. Last one, team. And take a little pause. When you are in the plank, be mindful that you're not collapsing your shoulder blades together. I'm going to tell you to push your scapula, shoulder blades up to the ceiling. Now, curl your toes, walk your hands back out, push your body back. Ready? Pull up into a plank. Hold the position. Lift out of your shoulders, push back through your feet, alternating knees to the chest. Right, switch, left. Focus on the leg you're pushing away from. So focus on that back leg. I'm going to turn myself a little bit so you can see I'm really pushing back through that heel. 8 more. 7, 6. And if you're doing these from the elbow, you're here. 4, pull. 3, 2, and time. Lower the knees, sit back and stretch. Relax your shoulders and neck. Breathe. You should feel this in the entire body, but if you're feeling more in your shoulders and nowhere else, I'm going to ask you to readjust your hands and lift up a little more. We do have 2 more sets. So hands under shoulders, walk them 2 imprints forward, curl your toes, push back, and now lift up. Now take opposite knee, opposite elbow. So crisscross. Lift out of your shoulder blades. Let's see that. Make sure your shoulders are right over the wrist. Some of you need to move up a little bit. Draw a straight line from your shoulder to the top of your hand. Good. Push away from. Make sure you're in a straight line. I'm seeing some downward dogs out there. Get those booties down. Good. Lower your knees and take a stretch. When you're down, you should be looking at your thumbs, and the center of your chest goes right between them, if that helps. Last one, we're going to combine it. We're going to go center, center, cross, cross. 8 rounds. In, cross, cross equals 1. So my thumbs go right between the center of my chest. I'm going to push back. Are we ready? Pull your body up. Here we go. In, cross, cross. 7 more. In. Keep lifting out of the shoulders. You got it. In. Good work. Cross, cross. In, breathe out. In, breathe out. Cross, cross. Almost there. In, cross, cross. 2 more. In, cross, cross. Last one. In, and cross. Good job, team. Lower the knees, sit back, and stretch it out. All right, come into a seated position on the mat. Now I invited you to bring your 2 light weights. If you want the heavier version, we're gonna put those weights together. If you want the lighter version, you're gonna hold between the weights. So this is if you're doing 1 weight, this is if you're doing 2. You're gonna marry them together. No matter what, you're pushing the weight together or pushing your hand into the weight. That's gonna fix you so you can move from your torso. Sit up. You can do this standing, by the way. You're just gonna go into a standing plie. Otherwise, sit tall, lean back, scoop the belly, rotate side to side. Keep pushing your hands together. Good. Make sure that weight, Lori, bring the weight right in the center of your chest. So the hands stay close to your chest. You're not moving your arms. Lean back a little bit. Everybody should be in a V. Lean back, tighten the core. Move from your torso. Your hands follow. Good. Double time if you can. 1, 2. If double time doesn't feel good, don't do it. Nice and easy. You got it. Listen to that body. 4, 3, 3. Remember, if you want to do the standing, that is absolutely fine. Time. Everybody come up and go into a butterfly stretch. I want you to release the pressure on that SI joint. Let your body flex or round forward. If you're standing, just put your hands on your knees and give me a cat stretch. Breathe into the back body. Good. Now we're going to go down onto our back and do a chest press. Some of us are going to do a crunch. Some of us are going to do a full sit-up. If everybody wants to look at the screen, I'm going to show you the 2 options. So, option 1, I'm going to just crunch up and down. I'm still doing the chest press. Option 2, I'm going to come all the way up and go all the way down. You choose what works for you. If you are not laying down, if you're standing up, I would recommend a push-up. Everybody on your back, get ready. Hands up. So either a chest press with a crunch or chest press with a sit-up. Ready, set, go. Exhale and inhale. Good. Nice and steady. Hi, Adam. Keep pushing up, you guys. Tighten into that core. Good. I'm seeing some water bottles out there. I love it. Remember, crunch. Either way, do the push-up, though. When you lower down, pull the elbows down. When you go up, push the arms up. There you go. Chest press, crunch, or chest press with a full sit-up. Everybody's at their own pace. I'm going to count us down. 1 more count on the music. Exhale, inhale. Let the head follow your spine. 8 more. 7. 6. Don't try to stay on the beat. Go at your pace. 4. 3. Good job. 2 more. Last one. Everybody should be laying on their back on the mat. So now I want you to think of anchoring your ribs. We're going to do a chest fly. Elbow stays under the shoulder. Ready? Arms up. Now chest fly. Pull apart, wrap in. Pull and wrap. Pull and wrap. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep your ribs down, not your back. Your spine is long, but your core is tight. Make it harder on the abs and pick your legs up. If and only if you want to. Pull and push. 4. Now to make this harder on the abs, every time I open the arm, push one leg out. Push, pull, push, pull. Both knees should end up back at the center. And remember, if this option isn't there, you're going to stay with both legs up. Good. Now ready? Bring the legs down. Hold the weights up to the ceiling. Hold them up. Tighten into the ribs. Now triceps. Bend the elbows, bringing it down to the shoulder. Back up to the ceiling. Down to the shoulder. Back up to the ceiling. Feel like you're holding your elbows in the whole time. Inhale. Exhale. Same thing. Core is tight. I don't go faster with this one because I don't want you to slam your head. Ready? Pick the legs up if it's in your practice today. Keep thinking of lengthening the spine, bracing the abdominals. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. 4 more. Lower and lift. 3. You got it, team. Now last 2. If you want to make it the hardest, next time the weights go down, try to push both legs out and then pull both legs in. If that's too much on the back, feel free to alternate. Inhale, exhale. So you're either doing one leg at a time, both legs, or holding the legs up. Your body, your workout. If it's a challenge for you, then goal achieved. Down, in, last one, and bring it all the way down. Put the weights above your head and reach your arms out to a T and straighten your legs out and breathe. When you're reaching the arms out, think of reaching through the middle finger. So you're getting that nice long stretch. Let me see if I can get this at a different angle. Good job, you guys. So we really want to open the chest, open the whole front body. So we're reaching out and lengthening at the same time. Good. Now take your right knee into your chest. Take your left hand and grab the outside of your right leg. Pull the leg in, and now pull the leg across. The knee can land on the floor if that's available for you, but you want to feel this stretch in your back, your hip, your IT band. Keep reaching your right arm out, and you'll also get that stretch into the chest. This is the spiral line, so the whole side body is stretched. Breathe into it, and out. Trying to let go of tension. Don't force your body. Let it just melt into the mat at this point. The stretch should feel good, not painful. And then slowly rotate back center. Bend your left knee and place your right heel on top. I'm going to point my right toes up to the ceiling, and then I'm going to grab behind my left hamstring. Good. Now from here, anchor your shoulders, anchor your tailbone so your spine lengthens. And you'll feel this all in that right hip and gluteal region. Keep thinking of a long spine and breathe. We just want to get out of the habit of jamming our backs into the mat. Neutral spine, stretching those vertebrae, and breathe into it. If you feel like your body's still really worked up, when you exhale, do a sigh breath, so a ha or HA sound, and just let go of the tension. Release the leg down, straighten your right leg up to the ceiling, hold behind the calf muscle if you can. Now, take your left hand behind the calf and put your right hand on the thigh, and now really try to lengthen that hamstring. You're gonna feel it behind the knee. You're not locking. Now, if you're comfortable here, stay here. If you want more of a stretch, straighten your left leg out. If that hurts your back, just bend that left knee again. But you're really gonna feel that connection of your calf and your hamstring behind the knee in this variation. Here's 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna bend the knee and release. Let's take your left knee into your chest. Right hand grabs your outside of your left thigh. Reach your left arm out to the side, and then pull that left knee across the body. Remember, at the end of the day, the knee can touch the ground. If you're really tight like I am, it's not going to. Try not to let that left shoulder blade come off the mat too much. There you go. And now breathe into that spiral line. So from the outside of the knee, up through the hip, up through the ribs and shoulder and chest. Keep breathing into it. Good. Let's guide the leg back to center. And now bend your right knee. Flex your left foot. Place it on top. Grab behind that right hamstring. Once you have the leg, now lengthen the spine. So that happens by anchoring your shoulders and your tailbone. And breathe into that left hip. Remember that side breath if you need it. Really telling the body to calm down. Good. We're going to replace that right foot to the floor and then straighten your left leg to the ceiling. Try to grab behind the calf, see how you feel. And now right hand goes to the right calf, left hand pushes into the thigh, and try to get that leg a little longer so the top arm or right hand is pulling in, bottom hand is pushing out. If that's good enough, stay there. If you want more, straighten your right leg, and you're really going to feel it behind that knee. Breathe. Remember, comfortably, uncomfortable, never pain. Good. Go ahead and bend both knees in, hug them into the chest. Now let your lower back release a little bit. Good. And then roll to your side to come on up. Sit in a cross-legged position or whatever is comfortable for your body. So that means we can be here. It can be here. If you choose to come standing at this point, that is also fine. Reach your right arm out in front. Stretch the arm long. I prefer you to hold below the elbow and feel like you're reaching the fingers across. Sit up nice and tall, and then tilt the head away from that right shoulder. So think of your ear towards your left. Good. Bring the head center, circle the arm up and out, and then we'll do the other side. Reach your left arm, bring it across the body, hold below the elbow, draw the shoulder down, sit up tall, and then tilt your right ear toward the right shoulder. Breathe into the side of the neck. Good job. Inhale, bring the arm up, and exhale down. Thank you guys again so very much.